Some of these aquariums are so large they should be called artificial oceans. They're absolutely massive. Join me as we take a look at the top 15 biggest aquariums on Earth. Number 15. Osaka Center. While the Osaka Aquarium is far smaller than some of the monstrosities found in Asia, North America, and the Middle East, it does stand apart for being the biggest aquarium in Europe. Located just across the British Channel in Boulogne-sur-Mer, France, its tanks have a combined total of 4.5 million liters of water, and some of the species on display are very hard to find in the more run-of-the-mill aquariums. That's because while Osaka has several cool underwater species such as moon jellyfish, sandbar sharks, and nurse sharks, it also has a cool assortment of land animals such as California sea lions and African penguins. As such, if you happen to be in the area, I'd suggest visiting this incredible aquarium. Number 14. Aviapark Aquarium. While the Aviapark Aquarium may only consist of one tank, it still has a Guinness World Record due to its size. That's because to date it has the record for being the tallest cylindrical aquarium on the planet. It's located inside of the Aviapark shopping center in Moscow, Russia. This 4-story tank is a total of 23 meters in height and 6 meters in diameter, and boasts more than 1,500 fish. Most of the fish on display here are imported from the Red Sea and can be as small as 8 centimeters in length and as large as a meter. In order to contain all of these species in one space, the tank holds about 370,000 liters of salt water, and it needs to be monitored 24/7 by a team of 6 workers in order to function properly. This massive aquarium is pretty neat. Number 13. The Kenting National Museum of Biology and Aquarium. While the Kenting National Museum of Biology and Aquarium may be a museum that's open to the public, it's also a bona fide research institution. That's because it hosts the College of Marine Sciences and Graduate Institute of Marine Biology, which are operated in partnership with National Donghua University. Now, while studying here would be super cool, it's also a great spot for people who just want to give the aquarium a casual visit. That's because it not only has exhibits such as the Waters of Taiwan, Coral Kingdom Pavilion, and World Waters Pavilion, but it also runs various educational shows. So Kenting perfectly combines research and entertainment. It's pretty cool. Number 12. Shed, Chicago. Of all the aquariums on this list, the oldest out there is Shed, Chicago. First opened in 1930, it was the philanthropic gift of retail mogul John G. Shedd to the city of Chicago, and to this day it's been a gift that keeps on giving. Now, while this aquarium doesn't have the glitz and glamour of many newer aquariums, it still holds a very respectable 5 million gallons of water, and it stands apart for its extreme variety. That's because it has no less than 1,500 species, making it one of the most diverse aquariums in the world. These species are nothing if not impressive, as they include large green sea turtles, Pacific white-sided dolphins, bonnet-head sharks, and super cute sea otters, with some of them, such as the great horned owls and green-winged macaws, not even being aquatic animals. As such, I think that the Shed is almost like an aquarium and zoo combined. Number 11. Aqua Planet Jeju. As far as aquariums go, Aqua Planet Jeju is truly a complete package. That's because rather than just have an aquarium section, it's a 3-part deal, as it consists of 3 marine-themed halls, which include a performance hall, science museum, and aquarium. Now, the performance hall is where all of the main spectacles happen, with displays such as dolphins and walrus shows being quite common. The Science Museum is where the more hands-on interactions occur, and this is also where educational shows take place. However, the main attraction is the aquarium, which has an underground tunnel and over 500 species on display. If you happen to be in South Korea, Aqua Planet Jeju is definitely worth a visit. Number 10. Shanghai Ocean Aquarium. If you like the sensation of being underwater, then you certainly won't be disappointed at Shanghai Ocean Aquarium. That's because it holds the record for having the world's largest network of underwater viewing tunnels. The aquarium's 4-tunnel system is 168 meters long and covers a massive 2.2 million liter tank. And it's especially cool because rather than cover just one biome, it runs through all the bases, showing you a coastal reef, open ocean, kelp cave, and shark cove. It also stands apart for having some creatures not found at most aquariums, with some of the most notable being the spotted seal, egg yolk jellyfish, and Port Jackson shark. Buying a ticket here would be money well spent. Number 9. The Cube Oceanarium. Of all the aquariums on this list, one of the newest is the Cube Oceanarium. Established just 7 years ago in 2015, it's located in the Chinese city of Chengdu. It stands out for quite a few reasons. First of all, it was built on the inside of New Century Global Center, which happens to be the world's largest building in terms of floor space, due to it having an area of 18 million square feet. Yet the records don't stop there, as the Cube Oceanarium has a large 11 million-liter tank and a massive viewing window at nearly 40 meters in width and more than 8 meters in height. It's considered to be the world's largest acrylic window and the world's largest aquarium window. In terms of the actual species in the aquarium, these are interesting as well, as the Cube Oceanarium boasts a lion's mane jellyfish, which is considered to be the largest jellyfish in the world, and 2 whale sharks. The Cube Oceanarium is certainly one of China's flashiest aquariums, and well worth a visit. Number 8. The Georgia Aquarium. Few aquariums are quite as advanced as the Georgia Aquarium, located in Atlanta, Georgia. It exhibits thousands of animals across hundreds of species in tanks that now have almost 38 million liters of water, making the aquarium the largest in North America. Of all the tanks at the aquarium, the Ocean Voyager Gallery is probably the most impressive. That's because it has a 100-meter-long tunnel inside of a tank that contains 24 million liters of water, with more than 50 different species being located inside of this tank. Some of the most impressive include the whale shark, which is the world's largest fish and can grow up to 10 meters in length, the manta ray, which can grow up to 8.5 meters in length, and the long-comb sawfish, which is a massive saw-like nose that's nothing if not terrifying. But if you're looking for a more interactive experience, you can even engage in dive programs where you swim with the manta rays and sharks or participate in beluga whale training sessions. A visit to the Georgia Aquarium really is an amazing experience. Number 7. The Dubai Mall Aquarium. Dubai is a city that's known for being one of the glitziest places on Earth, and it should come as no surprise that it's not only the home to one of the largest aquariums in the world, but that aquarium is located in the middle of a mall. The 10 million-liter Dubai Aquarium tank is considered to be one of the largest suspended aquariums in the world. It houses thousands of aquatic animals across over 140 species, with it being notable for holding over 300 sharks and rays. While you can experience it simply by looking at its massive tank walls, you can also walk through the tank, as it has a 48-meter-long walkway that provides 270-degree views from 11 meters below the surface of the tank. The aquarium also has an underwater zoo that features rainforest, rocky shore, and living ocean displays. Although if you're looking for a more interactive experience, there are also opportunities to step inside the penguin, otter, and even shark enclosures. Therefore, I'd say that the Dubai Mall Aquarium really uplifts the shopping experience. Number 6. Osaka Aquarium, Kaiyukan. Of all the aquariums on this list, the one that gets the most style points is the Osaka Aquarium Kaiyukan, located in the Japanese city of Osaka. It has a facade with large red and white wings, and has a layout that's far different than most. You see, rather than start on the first floor, visitors start on the 8th floor of the aquarium and gradually spiral their way around a large central tank. Each floor has a set of unique exhibits, and since many of the tanks span multiple floors, they can be seen from a variety of different perspectives. While the Aqua Gate, which is a tunnel filled with different fish, is one of the most prominent features, other displays such as the Japan Forest, Aleutian Island, and Monterey Bay exhibits transport visitors to various parts of the world, with many having animals that can be found both on land and in the sea. All of this makes the aquarium one of Japan's largest, so if you ever find yourself in Osaka, it's definitely worth setting aside a few hours to check this aquarium out. Number 5. The Venom Lab. While the Venom Lab may not have fancy exhibits, huge tanks, or massive whale sharks on hand, it still gains a spot on this list for being one of the largest aquariums in the world dedicated exclusively to the study of venomous fish. Located behind closed doors at James Cook University in Cairns, Australia, the Venom Lab is home to the Australian Institute of Tropical Health and Medicine. The goal of this organization is to both find treatments for common aquatic diseases and examine the toxins made by venomous species so that cures can be made for them. To make this research easier, several species of fish have all been placed here, while some, such as turtles with the papillomavirus, are pretty harmless. Others, such as the box jellyfish, stonefish, cone snail, and blue-ringed octopus, all just happen to be the world's most venomous jellyfish, fish, snail, and octopus respectively. In order to keep things safe and make it easier to conduct studies, each individual species has its own separate tank, and to date, various antivenoms and new discoveries surrounding these species have been made thanks to the Venom Lab's efforts. I think that this crazy aquarium is one of the most useful on the planet. Number 4. The Churaumi Aquarium. While Japan's southern island of Okinawa is best known for its role during the Second World War, the island's Churaumi Aquarium is quickly starting to get it a new type of recognition on the world stage. Located at the Ocean Expo Park in the town of Motobu, perhaps its number one attraction at this 9.8 million liter aquarium is its Kuroshio sea tank. This tank, consisting of 7.5 million liters of water, is absolutely massive in terms of size, and it not only fits a total of 4 whale sharks, but also a collection of reef manta rays, giant manta rays, and generally speaking, a grand total of about 60 other species of fish. Kuroshio also stands apart because, unlike most tanks, the fish inside of it are made to closely mirror the water outside its walls, as every single species inside the tank can also be found on the Sea of Okinawa that surrounds the island. Churaumi Aquarium also has a series of smaller yet equally cool displays, with the most notable including the area dedicated to tiger sharks and bull sharks, and the exhibit that exclusively shows fish located at least 200 meters below the surface of the water. Therefore, if you ever get the chance to visit Churaumi, it's more than likely that you'll see some species that you've never seen before. Number 3. S.E.A. Aquarium. Given the fact that Singapore is a rich island nation that's surrounded by water, it's fitting that it has a top-notch aquarium. Consisting of over 45 million liters of water, it stands apart due to the fact that it's split up into 10 different geographic areas, with these exhibits including biomes such as the Strait of Karamat and Java Sea, the Strait of Malacca and Andaman Sea, the Bay of Bengal and the Laccadive Sea, the Persian Gulf and the Arabian Sea, the Red Sea, East Africa, and the South China Sea. Now, the main centerpiece of the aquarium is the open ocean tank, as it has more than 18 million liters of water and contains a total of 50,000 animals. Visitors view it by looking through a 36-meter wide and 8-meter tall screen that gives them the feeling of being on the ocean floor, making it truly an immersive experience. Beyond this massive tank, the aquarium's biggest claim to fame is its rays, as it holds the record for having the world's largest collection of manta rays, with this collection including species such as the Javanese cownose ray and the reef manta ray. To top this off, there are a few other unique species at the aquarium, with these including the Indo-Pacific bottlenose dolphin, the scalloped hammerhead shark, and the Japanese spider crab. I'd suggest visiting the S.E.A. Aquarium if you ever find yourself in Singapore. You're in for a treat. Number 2. Chimlong Ocean Kingdom. When it comes to scope and size, there's no aquarium on Earth that quite matches Chimlong Ocean Kingdom. Located within the Chimlong International Ocean Resort theme park in Hengqin, China, it boasts almost 49 million liters of water within its tanks, making it the largest aquarium in the world. Records don't stop there though, as its main tank has 22.7 million liters of water, which arguably makes it the largest tank in the world, and an underwater viewing dome that's 12 meters in diameter, which fetches the aquarium yet another world record. The main tank's large size means that it does not only host a lot of species, but also has a lot of large species, with this being showcased by the fact that Chimlong has a total of 5 whale sharks on hand, which is the most of any aquarium on the planet. If you want to change things up, Chimlong also offers some sea creature entertainment, which includes sea otter, dolphin, and beluga whale shows. And if you want a break from the aquarium altogether, you can even go on the park's water slides and roller coasters. To top this off, Chimlong even has some extra entertainment features such as a theater, a nighttime parade, and a killer whale breeding center. Therefore, whether you want to learn all about the world's oceanic wildlife or just want to seek some thrills, it's impossible to get bored at the Chimlong Ocean Kingdom. Number 1. Kamo Aquarium. While most of the aquariums on this list stand out for having big tanks or thousands of fish, Kamo Aquarium stands apart for a different reason. That's because rather than be a jack of all trades, Kamo stands alone for being the world's best jellyfish aquarium. After all, it holds the world record for having the largest variety of jellyfish in one place, as it has over 50 species on hand. While there are plenty of cool exhibits to see, perhaps the coolest is the Jellyfish Dream Theater. That's because this 5-meter-long tank is a circular piece of art, as it has over 2,000 moon jellyfish, and it's considered to be the largest jellyfish display in the world. It also uses an LED light program to spruce up the tank, as this allows it to change colors, with these colors then being reflected through the jellyfish. There really is no aquarium like Kamo. However, what's interesting about this aquarium is that it nearly went bankrupt decades ago. In the late 1990s, there were plans to close down the aquarium, and so in order to save it from financial ruin, director Tatsuo Murakami began to breed many types of jellyfish in order to try to elevate the museum's status. This ended up paying off when in 2008, chemist Osamu Shimomura discovered green fluorescent protein, or GFP, in a species of jellyfish at the museum. This not only netted Shimomura a Nobel Prize in chemistry, but also helped turn around the aquarium's fortunes, as at this time it was the only aquarium in the world that produced the specific type of jellyfish needed to produce this Nobel Prize-winning protein. It was this discovery and other developments that helped elevate Kamo Aquarium in the eyes of the international communities, and nowadays it truly is world-renowned. Watch our Animals playlist for more top 15 videos about animals. Sit back, relax, and binge watch all of our best animal-related videos.